Hello fitness friends and family, welcome to Series 5 of the Move at Home by the Wisconsin Athletic Club. I'm your host, Jules Philippi. I am the Group Fitness Manager from the Menominee Falls WAC location. Another fun fact about me is my real name is Julie, but I've been going by Jules way back in 2011 when I started with the WAC at the North Shore location. So there was two other Julies, we had a personal trainer, member services. I did a lot of different roles and we'd all get paid to the desk and not quite know who was meant to go up there. So I raised my hand and I said, I'll go by Jules. That's what my friends and family call me, and the WAC is my fitness family, so it just stuck. You might also hear me be called JP or Giggles. And you know what? It's pretty fitting. So in this series, you not only have one workout, you have 2 workouts a day to pick from. And that means you chose Barre. You're here because you chose Barre, you chose to press play, and that means so much to me. So I will make it worth your time, I promise. So thank you first for being here, for choosing the second workout of the day. That's coming at you at noon, 12 p.m. So thank you, so awesome. So Barre, again, if you are new to this format, it's a fusion of Pilates, ballet bar, and yoga. So you're gonna kind of see them all mixed in, a beautiful blend of length and strength to target the total body, okay? I'm coming at you from my living room today. Thought I'd switch it up, change the scenery. So something different for you, and today I'm using my carpet. So I'm not using a mat, but if you are still on a hardwood, harder surface, please feel free to grab a mat, okay? The only thing you need is your chair and your body. So I have programmed it for minimal equipment today. That's all you need. Make sure you got some water, a towel if you're getting sweaty, and then that positive attitude. Motivation for today is I am extraordinary, okay? I am extraordinary. I own my greatness, and I am so much more than ordinary. Yes, you are, okay? So I'll bring that in back into our workout. Just a little inspiration for you. We're gonna get started with our warm-up. Again, no equipment for warm-up. Let's get moving and let's earn our burn, all right? Come on back with me. I'm gonna walk back so I have a little more space. Hopefully you can hear me. You're gonna start with your heels together, toes apart. So Pilates V, we're gonna be stepping side to side. Arms are gonna come together, and then when we step out to the side, you're gonna open your arms, come together, alternate, come together, side to side. Yeah? So first part obviously is our warm-up, preparing our body for the work that we're doing. Yes. Good. Draw your abdominals in, keeping a nice tall posture. Good. 3 more each side. You got it. Good. 1 more each side. Good. Meet me back in center. Hold center. From here, we're going to go side body. So you're going to lift your arms overhead, out, together, overhead. If you want to keep your arms up the whole time, you can do that. Or side to side. Finding length, stretch. Strength in the plie, stretch, up overhead. Feeling side bodies, nice long length. Yes. Good. Reach, lift. 2 more each side. 1 more. Excellent. Bring your hands up overhead. We're going to go alternating curtsy lunge. So you're going to go down, up, down, and up. Good. Reach, up. Taking the leg behind me, engaging my outer hip and glutes. Lifting the arms overhead and lift that heart rate. Good. I am extraordinary. I own my greatness. I am so much more than ordinary. Good work. 1 more each side for me. Good, beautiful. Give me 1 more inhale up. Heart center. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna go right into core stability. Grab your chair. You're gonna have the high side facing you. I'm gonna use the platform of my chair. Two options. You can either put your hands on the outside of your chair or right on top, okay? If you need to further elevate, maybe a countertop is a better option today. Feel free to grab that, or if you're within that area. So I'm gonna walk my feet back. My hands, I prefer the outside grip, so I'm gonna take that today. Starting with the right knee, you're gonna pull the right knee in, and you can tap the floor or suspend the leg. So it's in and back, in and back. Full range, trying to bring that knee all the way forward to touch the knee and take it back. Good. Beautiful. Stretch through that leg. Pull your abdominals up as you pull the knee forward. One more. Good. Place that foot down. Switch other side. Left knee pulls in and back, in and back. My joints are stacked. My wrists in line with my shoulders. Tapping the floor again, or suspending that leg for a little more oomph, a little more challenge. Good. Two more. One more. Good. Now we alternate, one at a time. You can take this slow or a little quicker. You are elevated, so you could pick up your pace. Good. 4, 3, 2, one more each side. Excellent. Lock it in. So a little challenge here. We're going to be pulling the hips up, drawing the abdominals, lower abdominals up as we pike up to the sky. So let me show you a couple of options. Again, holding on the side or on the top. You're going to put your toes down, hike the hips up, pull the lower abdominals in. Really gets the breath going. If that's not for you today, no worries. Stay with your alternating knee tap. It'll be really quick. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pull up. Point the toes. Good. 4 more. And release. Good. The difference between extraordinary and ordinary is a little extra. So keep giving me a little extra, okay? We're gonna come down to the chair. Now, a couple things. If you are in that living room and you wanna recline on your couch for your triceps or on the floor, you're gonna lean back, push into the floor, lean back, push into the floor. If getting down to the floor, not so favorable, elevate on a chair, couch rather, or your chair. My chair just doesn't have as much room to lean back to do that. Otherwise, we're gonna be bringing your hips really close to the chair, bending your elbows back. We're gonna do some tricep extensions. You're gonna lower down, squeeze the back of that arm at the top, down and up, down and up. Good. 90 degrees or less. Squeeze at the top. Option, you can go single leg, so you'll pull the knee in and extend it as you extend the arms. Just an option, doesn't mean you have to take it today, right? Good, 2 more. 1 more. We switch sides. Take a break whenever you need it. Inhale, exhale, extend. Squeeze the back of the arm, extend through the leg. Yeah, or both legs are still down. We're almost there. 2 more. 1 more. Place stack down, and it's little pulses, short, small. Good. Or again, sit down, lean back, and pulse. Pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a seat. How convenient. Good. So having a seat on your chair, go ahead and open up the arms, bend at one elbow, keep it close to you, stretching out the back of the arm. Quick but effective burn. So we have 1 section down on the floor for upper body. Just for ease of transition, we went right into triceps. We're going to go into some chest work and a little more triceps with our push-ups. So go ahead, release the wrists. Chair can go to the side for just a moment. We're going to come down to the floor. Again, you could elevate on a couch, on a chair, on a countertop, or just come right down to the floor with me. We're going to start our hands in a narrow position. So it's going to be a narrow push-up, a wide push-up, a narrow push-up, a wide push-up, and then we're gonna meet in wide, okay? So hips are gonna slide forward. Your gaze is looking out in front, keeping length in the neck. So I'm gonna lower down, narrow push-up, hugging my elbows at my side. I'm gonna walk my hands out, out, lower, lift, walk them in, lower, lift, out, out, lower, lift, in, lower, lift. 4 more. Take your time. Again, 90 degrees or less. You have an awareness of your core, protecting you as you move down and up. Now we're gonna stay in a wide push-up position. Stay wide, hands about width of a mat. You're gonna go halfway down, halfway up. Halfway down, halfway up. Good. Are you feeling the burn in your chest? Okay, burn in the back of those arms yet? 4, 3, 2, 1 more. We're gonna go in pulses, pulses. Now this can be at the top of your push-up or at the bottom. You decide, okay? Put that extra effort in. You're extraordinary. You can do this. We have a static hold in a high plank position or push-up. 3, 2, hold. Don't let go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Slide it back. Child's pose. Good. Open up the chest. Arms can go behind if it's available to you today. Go ahead and interlace the hands, open up the chest. Send your breath to the front of the body. You just put a lot of work in right there into the chest. Triceps, we already stretched a little bit. Breathe. Nice work, you guys. Go ahead and release that. We'll come to all fours for ease of transition. Hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. Take your hands about a hand length in front. Tuck your toes, send your hips up and back. Good. Walk feet to hands or hands to feet and mindfully roll up. 1 vertebrae at a time. Excellent. All right, we're gonna go ahead and grab that chair. Grab water whenever you need it. So chair, I'm gonna have the high side facing me, okay? This chair's a little lower, my other chairs are higher too. Just whatever's comfortable for you, and just be mindful of that hand placement. So you can have hand or your forearm down on the chair. This is gonna be a rather long sequence and a lot of work in the stabilizing leg, the one that's not moving, okay? So I'm gonna have my chair about there, you can kind of see it there. And I'm gonna keep a nice soft bend in my supporting leg at all times. Try not to lock out at that knee, okay? So it's a nice healthy bend. Forearm or hand. I'm gonna tap my toes to the floor and then flex to lift. So toes point down, toes point forward. Toes point down, toes point forward. Good. You can lift that leg to hip height or keep it a little lower if that's a better fit for you today. Good. Tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift. Excellent. Feeling the work in the outer thighs. We're getting that lateral movement in right away. 2 more. We're gonna hold the next one up, hold. So some ankle mobility, you're gonna point through the toes and through the heel. Toes and heel. Meanwhile, you're stretching through that leg. It's still working. Still have a nice bend here. Yeah, nice work. Point, reach, point, and reach. Excellent. 1 more. Hold it here, toes face forward. You're gonna guide that knee up in front as far as you can, and then reach and extend it slightly back. Not arching in your back, squeeze the glute. Bend, extend, bend, extend. You're feeling that outer hip, and that supporting leg is still working. Option to take this a little deeper. Bend both, extend, bend both, extend. Maybe lifting that heel. Good. Almost there. Give me 2 more. 1 more. Good. Now this outside leg, you're taking that hip, you're gonna face it down to the floor. It wants to open. Try to keep it pointed down. Still have a nice bend in my supporting leg. Hands or forearms, just make sure you're not hunching over that chair, okay? From here, I'm going to flex the foot, curl the heel in, and extend. My knee is pointed down to the floor. You should really be feeling that stabilizing leg right now. It's not only talking to you, it might be yelling at you, okay? Let it shake, let it burn. If you need a second to come out and out of this, take it, and then come back stronger. 2 more. Hold this one in, hold, knee is bent. You're gonna bring the knee down and up, down and up. I'm only bringing it in line with my other knee and back. My other knee and back. Yes! Good. Hello, glutes. How you doing? Wake up. Good. 4, 3, 2. We're gonna hold this one up, hold and pulse, pulse, pulse. We're getting closer. Good. Come on. 4, 3, 2. We finish with the pulse and the supporting leg. Almost there, maybe lifting that supporting heel. Hello. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Go ahead and just walk the hips out a little bit. Did you own your greatness there? You gotta own it. 1 rep at a time. It's all you. Awesome. From here, the leg that was not moving, that's the one we're gonna stretch. You're gonna take it into a figure 4. Foot could go on the thigh, on the shin. Keep your chest lifted, proud, okay? Excellent. Another option, using the back of that chair like we have in the previous workouts, trying to square the hips as best as you can, or again, we got the chair. You can totally sit down and do this, right? Breathe. Maybe applying a little pressure above that knee. All right. Long sequence, right, guys? You get to do the other side. So it's the same sequence. Mental toughness right here, okay? You're extraordinary. Let's go. So hand, forearm, whatever's comfortable for you. We start back at the top. I have a healthy bend in my supporting leg. Okay, so here or here, just be mindful of that posture. We're gonna start by tapping the toes to the floor and then flex that foot forward. I'm gonna move over just a little bit yet. Good. Tap down and lift. Tap down and lift. Good. I move my chair to the other side. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Hip height or lower. Okay? Your hand could be on your hip, on the chair, whatever is comfortable for you. Good. Feeling those outer thighs. We tend to hold a little more weakness in those hips and abductors. That's why we're doing this, okay? You got it. 2 more. You're gonna hold the next one up and hold. Hold it here. You're gonna point through the toes and the heel. Toes and heel. It's small movement, but it's gonna be big results, okay? Good. Stay present. Stay with me. That to-do list doesn't matter right now. You matter. You got it. 2 more. 1 more. Keep the toes pointed forward. You're gonna draw the knee in and then stretch and extend it. Squeeze the glute. Draw the knee in, stretch and extend it, squeeze the glute. Again, when you do this, I don't want to see the back arch, okay? Pull, reach, pull in, and reach. Option to go a little deeper. Maybe lifting the supporting heel. My body doesn't want to do that today. Honor it. Choose what's best for your body. okay? Good. 2 more. 1 more. Keep it lifted. Take that top hip, face it down to the floor. Pull your abdominals up. Protect the back. You have support with the chair, but still keep that core engaged. You're gonna guide the heel to your glutes, stretch and extend. I'm gonna move myself forward a little bit. To the glute, stretch and extend. Bend, extend. Do you still have a healthy bend in that knee? Good. Do you still have a positive mindset right now? Okay. If you got some negative narrative going on in that mind, you gotta combat it, okay? I can, I am capable, I am strong. Hold this in here. You're going to guide the knee to the other, reach and lift. Reach and lift. We don't want that leg to come all the way forward because we want to keep the work in the back of the body, in the seat. Supporting leg. Good. You got this. Stay focused. It's a long sequence. It's a marathon. This is not a sprint. Good. Hold it up, hold up, pulse, pulse, pulse. You guys, right? Take it, reset if you need to. Come on. We're almost there. Again, option to lift the supporting heel. 2 more. Hold, we pulse. Supporting leg. Oh my gosh. Maybe lifting the supporting heel for 4, 3, 2, 1. March it out. The difference between try and triumph is a little oomph. Did you put a little oomph in that? I hope so, okay? Now you get to stretch it out. Just the fact that you're here, that you're trying, okay? That's amazing. Keep trying. We're gonna stretch out the supporting leg, the one that wasn't moving. You can take that foot to the shin or the thigh, eyes up, chest up. Proud, okay? Good. Use the back of the chair if you need it, or have a seat on the chair. So we're gonna be coming down to the floor already, okay? We got some work for the seat yet, and then the core. Good. Release that, shake it out, grab some water. I'm gonna bring my chair back over on this side. So seat work, little seat work, and core. Still with me? Okay? Stay with it. You're gonna come down to the floor. Place the heels or the foot on the floor, or the foot on the chair, okay? Heels or toes up, so you can give a little more work into the calves. We're gonna go bridges. We're not here long, okay? So your hands are gonna be down at your side. You're gonna squeeze up, okay? So as you lift the hips, you're squeezing the glutes. I wanna make sure I'm in here. Good. All right, so we press up and down. Lift it up and down. If the chair is a little much today, you can do the sequence with your feet on the floor, feet flat on the floor. That's totally fine. Good. Squeeze the glutes to lift the hips. We're opening the hips, extending to the sky. 3 more. 2. Hold the next one up. Hold. It's halfway down, halfway up. Halfway down, halfway up. I'm feeling the back of my legs, the lower half in my calves, the back of my thighs. Good. You have 4, 3, 2, holding this last one up. Hold, squeeze. We're going to march. 1 knee and then the other. Try to keep the hips lifted without coming down. Feet or heels. extend the legs to the sky. Just one more on each side. Last one. And release. Let the small of your back firmly press into the mat. So just take a second there. Let the low back press into the floor before you roll side to side or rock side to side. There's a lot of extension lifting up, so we just want to bring it in, get some flexion in there. Now we move to core work. So just like before, your heels are going to be on the edge of the chair. Hands are going to go behind your head. We're going to start with a regular crunch. You're going to lift your shoulder blades off the floor and back down. Lift it up and back down. Own your greatness. Comes from the core, deep inside you, okay? That's your powerhouse, your power. Full, and you're great. Good. 4, 3, 2, we got one more here. Now we're gonna get a little precise here. If your chair does not have an opening, you're gonna go in and up, in and out, okay? So you're gonna lift the shoulder blades off each time as you extend the leg, or you're gonna bring the leg underneath. I just have to adjust myself a little bit. In and out, in and out. Good, so I have to be precise with my leg in and out of my chair. One more on this side. And we switch, switching sides. Again, if your chair doesn't have an opening, that's okay. Just keep it above the chair. Good. Keep your elbows wide. Try not to pull on the head. Good. Precision comes from Pilates. One more. Good. Reset. Coming back down. Arms are going to be down at your side. From here, you're going to lift your legs to the sky. Couple options. Number one, you could bend the legs and extend them out at an angle, keeping them above your chair. Okay? We want the low abdominals pulling in, low back supported. Otherwise, if it's available, you're going to lower the legs where you can control and exhale, lift. They might tap the chair, they might not. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Hands can go behind the head, behind the low back. Just make sure that low back is supported. You imagine you have a quarter on your low back and you're pressing it into the floor. Good. Now from here, we're going to take the legs out and in. You can keep them high. You can keep them low. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift on both sides of that chair. Good. Hands could be behind the head, low back. One more. Good. Bring the legs back up. We finish with criss-cross. So option to stay above the chair or below the chair. Good. Keep going. Try to look towards the arm that you're twisting to. Slow, controlled, above or in between that chair. You're almost there. For 4, 3, 2, last one, and release. Nice job. Go ahead, be mindful where the chair is. We're going to take a spinal twist. So arms can move in goalposts or out in a T. You're going to guide the knees over to one side. You can place that hand on top of the thigh. Gaze can look over the opposite shoulder if that feels okay on your neck. So breathing through that twist, try to keep the shoulder blades down. That should feel really good after all that abdominal work. You're gonna lift the knees back up through center, take them over to the other side. Breathe through that twist. Keep the shoulder blades down. You can have them out in a T or goalpost, really good for the posture. Breathe through that twist. Good, guide the knees back up through your chest. Hug the knees in, roll over to one side, just so you don't hit your chair. Come on up. We're gonna use the chair to support us with stretching. So if your flexibility, you feel a little tight today, you'll want to stay a little closer to the chair, and you're going to extend your hips back. So think elevated child's pose. If you're like, I could go a little deeper, push the chair farther away from you, and maybe your head goes between the arms. Take big breaths, expand through your ribs, exhale out through the mouth. Good. From here, we're going to take one more spinal twist. Again, if you need to elevate, if flexibility is a little tight, you're going to elevate your hand and reach the other one underneath. If you're like, I could go a little deeper, push the chair away from you and reach down closer to the floor. Breathe through that twist. As you breathe, inhale. Exhale, okay? Let go of any doubts. You just proved your greatness, okay? Inhale doubt, exhale confidence. Switching sides if you haven't already. Excellent. After that, we're gonna elevate. Stretch out the hip flexors. You might have felt that during the core sequence. You're going to tuck your glutes underneath you, pull them up, and then slide forward, squeeze that glute, and you should feel the front of the hip open on the side of the knee that is on the floor. Again, use that chair to elevate. You can bring it closer to you. You can bring it farther away. You might not even need it, okay? Good. Maybe taking a side body stretch up and over that knee. Again, use the chair for support. And then we're going to take care of the back of the body. Hamstrings, calves, maybe lift the toes up underneath that chair. You can grab the side of the chair. It's there to support you. If you have maybe some knee issues, knees just not having this, you can elevate and do this standing. That's an option too. And then we'll switch sides. So again, instead of spilling forward, tuck your glutes underneath you, shift forward, okay? Squeeze the glute to open up that hip. Use the chair as needed. Good, side body stretch up and over the knee. Good, hands come to the chair, slide the hips back. You can use that chair, bringing it closer to you to elevate. We want to lengthen from the hips, we want our spine long. This is such a nice prop to elevate. Doesn't mean like modification necessarily. You can go deeper in a stretch because you have a prop like this. Good. Then we'll elevate from there. You can come right up to your feet. And then we're just going to use one more here, spinal stretch. So think cat-cow. You're going to extend from your spine, and you're going to push into the chair, round. Inhale, extend, reach up and out. Push into the floor, to the chair, round. Good. Take one more if you need it, maybe looking side to side. And then roll on up. We'll take one more collective breath together. Inhale it up. Exhale, heart center. I am extraordinary. I own my greatness, and I am so much more than ordinary. You are. Believe that, okay? Tomorrow you get to move with Chris for yoga at 8 a.m. and Jennifer at 12 p.m. for cardio kickboxing. All right, we'll see you guys there. Take care.